Hey folks, there's something else we need to talk about regarding mass surveillance in our community, in our workplaces, in our neighborhoods, on our phones, etc. What I want to talk about is our mental health. So studies have shown that people who are under surveillance are less happy than counterparts who are not under surveillance. And studies also show that people who are under surveillance, like say at a company, like employees, have mental health issues in greater numbers. Also, what surveillance does between a population and, let's say, a police force and a government is create a sense of conflict and power over and the population sort of being the victim of surveillance. So there's one group that has access to surveillance technologies. They're doing with it whatever they're doing with it, and the rest of us have no say in the fact that we are being surveilled. And not only does that result in decreased mental health for populations, but also it results in decreased trust of police, a decreased sense of affinity with police forces. And most studies show that the best outcomes, the best public safety outcomes occur, and I have experienced this in my own work, where I have trained police officers in community settings along with residents, and the best outcomes, reduced crime rates, reduced violent crime rates, reduced burglaries, reduced breaking and entering incidents, happen when residents trust the police and work with the police to prevent crime and or to report crimes when they need to be reported. So I think that police, generally speaking, are trying to do the best they can. A lot of them join the force to serve the community. They have all the best intentions, and a lot of them do really good work. And it is, of course, an agency that has lethal force. They also are subject often to dangerous situations and lethal force from the population. And so we just have to be very careful about our relationship with police, about establishing trust with police, about making sure our police force employees are solid, have integrity, and that they're following the rules and that there's public accountability. So that's what I believe about police, and that's what I believe about surveillance. It actually creates a more unhappy and mistrustful society with greater mental health issues.